Ladies and gentlemen, it is a big, weird, wild world out there, folks, and here we stand. Al pie del cañón, ready for anything. I'm Rob Grams, that's the Natch, and you're listening to...
The ProBoh
Show! Good morning, people. Good morning, world. And most importantly, good morning, Natch.
Good morning.
How you doing, man?
Fine, thank you.
Yeah, I'm not too bad. It's Monday. It's the start of another week, my friend. Start of another week. But next week is Semana Santa here in Spain. I have no idea what days off we have. Do you know?
Yes, Thursday and Friday.
Oh, is that it? Oh, man. Mm-hmm. What an anticlimax. But Natch, don't they understand Jesus died? Surely we should get a Wednesday too. Yeah, I'm not complaining, man. So yeah, we got a long weekend next week. So we just have to suffer through this week. How was your weekend, sir?
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah, good one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
A kid's birthday, of course.
Oh,
but it was not bad. I had a few beers with the parents, and it was nice.
There you go.
Yeah.
Me, what did I do? Not much, actually. Friday night, I did nothing. Saturday, I did nothing. But Sunday, I did work. We've got this big project with these clients in America. And it involves filming, editing, post-producing, and delivering like 200 episodes of TV. So all day Sunday, I was preparing the kind of production sheet of that, like the timings, the cost, the margins. Yeah, wow, a lot of work. But other than that, my friend, it was a weekend full of relaxation. One of the best ones. Big hello to my friends joining me right now in the chat. Oh my God, it's going crazy. Good morning to the bridge. She says, good morning. I got you. Good morning to Min, joining us from the Netherlands. He says, good morning. Or as the Spanish would say, buenos morning. Buenos dias, man. Buenos dias. We have Rafaelka. Good morning to everybody and happy Monday. Exactly. Pedro's here. Good morning to Pedro. Oh my God, we've got full cast of characters. Good morning, Born to Iron Man. Feeling a bit older today, says Pedro. Is it your birthday? Is it Pedro from Instagram's birthday? Oh my God, we need to know. Good morning. I think it was your birthday because I saw a birthday picture on your Instagram. I don't know if it was yours or someone else's. But if it is your birthday, Pedro from Instagram, happy birthday, my friend. You've made it to 21 years of age. Hi, man. I'm really good doing nothing too, Rob. Nice. Yeah, this week's going to be a busy one for me. A busy one. But it's Monday and I'm full of energy. You know, people say it's the worst day. It's the worst day of the week, Monday. I think it's all in your head, man. I mean, I would agree. If you're going to rank the days, Monday would come lowest. Monday and Sunday evening are just the worst, right? But it's all a state of mind, my friends. It's all a state of mind. Here we are together, bringing in the week, celebrating an amazing weekend, and there is no better place than right here, listening to the ProBoh Show. Guys, big thank you to all of those of you who are downloading the podcast, who are rating the podcast, leaving comments on all the different podcast directories. We're actually back up to the numbers we had before my accident, Natch. Surprised it was so quick. So thank you so much, guys. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Guys, if you're listening to the show on traditional analog radio, you can join us live on twitch.tv/professional bohemian. So easy, Bohemio Profesional. Or if you want to join in the interactive things I do around the show, you can join me on Instagram @Professional Bohemian too. There you go. There we go. I've got all the crap done now. I honestly hate doing the social media thing. It's the worst. Hi guys, I am the best doing nothing. I'm a professional. Says the bridge. Okay. Hey, belated happy birthday to Pedro. Oh, today was my son's and his was yesterday. Oh my God, that's kismet. Imagine having. Oh man, what a downer, right? You have your birthday the day before your son's. That's like having your birthday at Christmas, isn't it? You know your son is stealing the limelight from your birthday. So, hey, happy birthday, Pedro Jr. And happy birthday, Pedro from Instagram! All right, anyway, where were we? Okay, guys, that's the hello, how are we doing out of the way. Tell you what, let's talk about what's coming up in today's show. Oh my God, a full one today. In the second half of the show, this morning I asked 100 humans about learning something, particular skills, as a very young child. I asked 100 humans about that. No spoilers. In today's Complete the News, also in the second half, we talk about a driver who used a unique technique to get away from a traffic citation or traffic ticket, to get away from problems with the police. And a man from Leicester in England who lost something important. Let's say that. But that's all in the second half, guys. In the first half, we've got an amazing unpopular opinion. Oh, dude, and it speaks directly to my soul today, Natch. Speaks directly to my soul. Okay, but before all that, guys, I'm here, you're here, the Natch is here. Let's look at some news. Are you ready for some news, Natch? It's been a busy weekend. So here we go. Here's an article from Time magazine. Having 3 children may get South Korean men out of military service. All right. So we've spoken a lot of times about declining population. South Korea is one of the countries that is facing the steepest decline. Also, they have to go through military service between the ages of 18 and 35. They have to go through military service. We call that I can't remember what we call that in England. But yeah, between the 18 and 35, and they see it, Natch, they see it as a real rite of passage. You know, it's something you do once you've done that, you've become a man. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to react to that. Have you ever considered going into the military, Natch?
Never.
No, me neither, dude. Me neither. I'm not going to fight some rich man's wars. Put my own life at risk. No way. No way. But anyway, for those guys, it's considered a real rite of passage. So apparently, to solve 2 problems, because obviously military service, people going into military service, lower population, less people to serve in the military. So as a solution, in this Time article, it talks about South Korea's declining birth rate and how it's affecting the country's military service. The article mentions that South Korea is considering a new military exemption, so you don't have to serve in the military if you have 3 or more babies before the age of 30. All right. Maybe this is the thing that could have made me a father. Yeah. Would you consider having like more children if it kept you out of the army? I would.
If it were like obligatorio, maybe. Yeah. I'm going to be honest with you. If I was a South Korean man right now, and I had 3 babies at home, and I was under the age of 30, I would volunteer to go to the military. I'd be like, yeah, take me, put a gun in my hands. How long? 5 years? Do you want 10? Let's make it 18 years. When I come back, they're adults. I mean, geez, man. 3 babies at home. 3 babies? Oh, that's a lot of babies. It's a lot of poo. Oh, so yeah, that's news from out of South Korea. Yeah, that you can be exempt from military service if you have 3 or more babies under the age of 30. Yeah, crazy. Let's see what people are saying. Everyone's saying happy birthday to Pedro. I love that. Happy belated birthday. Let's see. I was the best at egg and spoon race, says the bridge. The only race I ever won. Never did I think it would stand me in good stead. That's from the bridge. I'm too lazy to argue, says Rafelka. Okay, let's see. What else? Oh, we have the return of a recurring character on the ProBoh Show. Natch. Remember Lauren Boebert? We've spoken about her tons of times. She's a woman who said Jesus wouldn't have been crucified if he'd have had an automatic machine gun. It's her. We have a return to Lauren Boebert. Look, I don't mean to pick on Republican representatives, but they just make it so easy. So here we go. This article, where was this article from? I believe it was Newsweek. Lauren Boebert, floats adding human babies to the endangered species list. So she proposes the idea of adding human babies to the endangered species list. Republican Representative Lauren Boebert flashed photos of baby fetuses during a House hearing on endangered species. So you got to imagine that, Natch. Put yourself in the position, okay? You're a politician. You're in this hearing for endangered species. So they're talking about black bears, grey wolves, and things. It's boring, right? It's boring. I mean, as most politicians when they get together, it's boring. Then all of a sudden, Lauren Boebert is like, what? Forget the grey wolves. Save the babies. Save the babies. Dude, do you think she's that intense outside her political sphere? Do you think if you saved Lauren Boebert the last slice of pizza, you were eating dinner together, Lauren, I've saved you the last slice of pizza, she'd be like, oh, forget saving the pizza, save the babies. What a Karen. She's the kind of person who wants to speak to the manager. Always. Sure, all babies are under 30, Rob. Dude. Bridge. I mean, if you're under 30 and you have 3 babies, you know what I mean. It's not picking on them when they're begging for it. True story. And final piece of news, Nachete. Final piece of news. Microsoft researchers claim that ChatGPT-4 is showing sparks, showing little signs of AGI. Oof. Okay, so to understand the impact of this, you need to know the difference between AI and AGI, right? And don't worry, Uncle Rob's done the research. So AGI is what they call artificial general intelligence, and AI is just artificial intelligence. AGI is a machine that has the ability to understand, learn any intellectual task that a human can, while AI is just a machine that performs a specific task well. Okay, so ChatGPT-4 is showing sparks, little signals of artificial general intelligence, which is intelligence comparable to a human. But only sparks, only little signals in certain things. Oh, let's see what people are saying. That was cause an impact in South Korea connecting those two news. I don't know what we're talking about now. Anyway, let's continue. So, Microsoft researchers released a paper, Artificial General Intelligence Early Experiments with GPT-4. They declared that GPT-4 showed early signs of AGI, meaning that it has capabilities that are at or above a human level. However, before you go out looting shops and panicking, only sparks. You know what I mean? It's not right now applying for your job, don't worry. But it's crazy. I actually did some experimentation with ChatGPT-4 over the weekend. When I say I did nothing on Saturday, what I mean is I spent Saturday talking to ChatGPT-4. Now, one of the things that ChatGPT is bad at is writing jokes. Okay? And to understand why, you need to understand how it works. The way ChatGPT writes, it goes word by word, and then it calculates the next word it's going to write based on the probability of what word would come next based on all the articles and all the knowledge it's consumed. Now, to write and because it goes in that order, one word, next word, next word, next word, it can't write a joke. Why can't it write a joke? Because to write a joke, you need to understand the ending first. You need to know how the joke will conclude. You need to know the punchline. How do you say punchline in Spanish, dude?
I don't know.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, I'll figure that out. I'll tell you after the break. Well, if it isn't Rob, how are you doing, Ravdos? Wow, it's early or late for you. How are you doing? Welcome. So I sat with ChatGPT 4 and attempted to train it to write a joke. And you know what? By the end, took me maybe an hour, 2 hours, telling it about joke formulas, having it tell me about joke formulas. And by the end, it was actually pretty good. In fact, one of the jokes I've already told is based on something ChatGPT wrote for me. It's crazy. Well, that is even scarier, says the bridge. So yeah, ChatGPT 4 is demonstrating small signs of artificial general intelligence, and that is a big deal. That's a big deal. It's crazy. With all that said, friends, do you know what we're going to do? We're going to go to an unpopular opinion.
Unpopular opinion.
Ladies and gentlemen, what is an unpopular opinion? Let me tell you, every day I have a brain fart. Un pedo cerebral, un pedo mental. I share it with you on my Instagram, Professional Bohemian, on Instagram, Bohemian Professional. You guys vote on it, you tell me what you think, and then I come here, I give you a pro and a con argument, and then through the break, you guys tell me, is it really unpopular? Am I right? Am I wrong? We'll find out. Today's unpopular opinion was, we don't need... how did I phrase this on Instagram? We need dumber appliances, not smarter. We need dumb appliances, not smart appliances. Do you understand what I mean by that, Natch? Because it's quite a weird thing to write.
No, like apps that doesn't do
exactly
to waste time, quote unquote.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, it's like having a toaster that connects to the internet. Do you know what I mean? Do you really need your toaster to read you the news every morning? Do you need a fridge that's self-aware? Do you know what I mean? So that was my unpopular opinion today. We need dumber appliances, not smarter appliances. Pedro says, I meant that picture of fetuses in Parliament would cause an impact on the campaign to have more children in South America. South Korea. Of course. I'm with you now, Pedro. So yeah. And that was my argument. We need dumb appliances, not smart appliances. What is your feeling on this, Natch?
Yeah, in that case of the toaster with that you can see the news, I can't understand.
Yeah, there is no need for a toaster to have a screen.
No.
Actually, the toaster that was my inspiration for this unpopular opinion is actually in the Instagram poll. So you think no. You think true, yeah. We need dumber appliances, not smarter. 79% of the people that voted agreed. Okay. So let's go through some pros and cons of dumber consumer electronics. So we need dumber consumer electronics, a pro argument. Reducing complexity. Simplifying electronic devices can make them easier to use, especially for those who are less technologically savvy. So people who are less adept with technological devices or older people. Okay, this can result in a more inclusive technology benefiting a wider range of people. Also, dumber electronics have a lower cost. Dumb electronics often require fewer components and less sophisticated software, leading to lower production costs. This can make devices more affordable for consumers. They have a longer lifespan. Dude, this is so true. It's like, aren't you sick of things breaking after a year? Like, my mum still has the toaster we used when I was a baby. You know? Nothing lasts anymore. Enhanced privacy and security. Dude, I don't need my coffee machine to connect to the internet, man. I don't need it. Anyway, and then against striving for dumber technology. By simplifying electronic devices, we might sacrifice advanced features and capabilities that can improve our lives, boost productivity, or enable new forms of communication and entertainment. It could stifle, if we say we want dumber electronics, it could stifle innovation. Okay, it could hold back our innovation. Focusing on dumber electronics would slow down the pace and technological advancements, limiting the potential benefits that come from pushing the boundaries of what electronics can do. If we prioritize dumber electronics, we might inadvertently widen the digital divide by limiting access to advanced features and functionality that can empower and connect people globally. Also, inefficiency. You know, it's true. Whereas new kind of consumer electronics or appliances don't last as long, they are way more efficient, both energetically, like they consume less electricity, and in ease of use, or speed of use, let's say. And also competitive disadvantage as other countries continue to invest in advanced electronics and related technologies. If we prioritize dumber electronics, we put ourselves at a competitive disadvantage. But it seems like everything these days is connected. Anyway, these are the pros and cons, my friends. These are the pros and cons. I'm not going to tell you what is right. Should we be striving for dumber technology? Or should we be happy that everything is connected to the internet? The Internet of Things, they say. Everything's connected to the internet. Everything is connected. Everything speaks to everything else. Or do you feel uncomfortable by that? Are you a little bit like me? Like, I have a really crappy digital watch, and I use it to count my footsteps. It's the worst of the worst. Yesterday I had a conversation with my mum. She says, I'm going to buy you a new digital watch, love, for Christmas. I said, no, don't do that. The one I have is so bad that it's great. It's small. All it does is count my steps and tell me the time. And that's all I need. That's all I need. Let's see what people are saying. Pedro says, smart appliances are designed to break. True story. They call that planned obsolescence. And there have been, I remember reading a news story many years ago that was talking about someone discovering a chip, a microchip, not a patata frita, not potato chip, a chip inside a printer that after a year made the printer break. Okay, I don't have the article in front of me. But I remember reading that. So take that with a pinch of salt because I can't back it up physically right now. To be fair, a lot of companies aren't making their products to last anymore. True story, man. And that's the thing. Like, how are you supposed to fix? Let's go back to the toaster example. How are you supposed to fix a smart toaster with a screen that connects to the internet that can tell what mood you're in based on how hard you cook the toast? How are you supposed to fix that? Like, that toaster of my mum's has been fixed like 100 times because it's very, very simple. Just a bunch of springs and heating coils. But the more advanced we make things, the more difficult it is for your average person to fix them. We're not all electricians, but all of us can maybe take the front off a very simple device and see what's broken. That's not because they're more advanced. I'm going to continue with Min here. But that's because it's more profitable to make things break quicker. Countries investing in technology is about microchips and military technology, not toasters. That's from Min. Ravdos, sure thing, Rob. Get rid of that phone you have there and get a walkie-talkie instead. Look, I'm not saying, just because I'm saying we need dumber devices, I'm not saying we need to live in the dark age. I'm quite happy with my cheap Chinese-made phone. I'm quite happy with the functionality because I want a phone that can access the internet, that can connect to the internet, connect to my friends. I don't necessarily need a toaster or a fridge or a coffee machine that can do that. Do you understand? I'm saying I want technology to stay in its lane. If your job is to make me coffee, I don't need you to tell me what the weather is. All right, friends, I'm going to post the poll in the chat. You're going to tell me, do we need dumber technology or do we not? We'll come back to that after the break. Guys, there's so many things you could have been doing today, this morning, this beautiful Monday morning. And instead of doing those things, you're here with me and it means the world. See you in 4 minutes. Hey guys, if you'd like to support the show, you can do so on Patreon. That's patreon.com/professional bohemian. There you'll find VODs of the episodes as they are recorded live, blogs, vlogs, and behind-the-scenes content. If you'd like to watch the show live, you can do so on twitch.tv/professional bohemian, and you can participate in the polls we use in the show on Instagram @professional bohemian or Twitter @ProBoh, PROBOH. Okay, on with the show. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the second half of today's ProBoh Show. How you doing out there, folks? If you're just tuning in, man, you missed out on a great first half. We spoke about all sorts of things. We spoke about AGI, Artificial General Intelligence, and how ChatGPT-4 is showing the very first signs of human-level intelligence. Crazy. Craziness. What else did we talk about? We spoke about how having 3 children before the age of 30 may get you out of military service in Korea. Even though if you do have 3 children by the age of 30, you probably want to go to the military. Take me anywhere but here. It smells of poo and sadness. And then we spoke about Lauren Boebert, who freaked out during an endangered species meeting. I can picture it. You got 2 guys there. What's a grey wolf? Another one's like, it's George Clooney. Isn't that Silver Fox? I don't know, man. And she's like, save the babies. My God. And then we moved on to today's unpopular opinion, which was, we need to strive for dumber appliances, not smarter appliances. A little play on words because we call them smart devices, right? Like a smart watch, etc. Ooh, surprising result today. All right, hang on one second. Okay, I'll give you the results of the poll because, as you know, it's the audience that tells us if we're right or wrong, not me. So I made the argument that, we need dumber devices. We need things that are easier to fix. We need to worry a little bit about our privacy and security. We don't need a fridge that connects to the internet. We don't need a toaster. Un tostadora. We don't need a toaster that's going to tell us the weather. My eyes can do that. We don't need these smart devices. We need them easier to fix. We need them to have longer lifespans. And we need to get out of this consumerist thing of when something breaks, buying a new one, and just having things that we can fix, that we can take to a professional to get it fixed. I don't know. That's just my opinion. Maybe I'm old. I don't know. You guys are going to tell me. Let's take a look at what people were saying in the chat. Okay. Min says, imagine your internet going down and your fridge shutting off. I know, exactly. I mean, that probably, in all likelihood, wouldn't happen. It would still keep cool, but, a part of the fridge's functionality would just disappear. I mean, really, what do you want a fridge for, man? You want it to keep your food cold. I want a coffee machine to heat water and filter it through coffee beans. I don't need it to tell me my horoscope. You know what I mean? There are certain things, like, stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. That's a frase hecha it's a common idiom in English-speaking countries. You do this thing, do that thing. Stay in your lane. Stay in your lane, toaster. Let's see. Pedro, going back to planned obsolescence. He says programmed obsolescence, which may be another way of saying it. So he says, programmed obsolescence has been around for ages, but now we need to deal with many things that are not even meant to work, but to be sold on the internet. There are scammers that Oh, there are hammers that don't nail, vacuum cleaners that don't suck anything up, etc. Okay, so we should probably go to the poll, right, Natch? Should probably go to the poll. Let's get a drum roll. We need dumber appliances, not smarter. 67% of people agree. I mean, it's obvious, right? It's obvious. I'm sick of buying something and knowing that in a year it's going to break. Remember in the first part of the show, Natch, I was talking about a printer with a chip in it. Well, it's actually printer companies. I've actually found the article now. Printer companies implement programmed obsolescence by embedding chips into ink cartridges that force them to stop printing after a set expiration date, even if there is ink remaining. Crazy. And how have we as consumers just allowed this to happen? You know? I mean, the same thing happens with your mobile phone. Like, my first phone was an Apple phone. My first smartphone, let's say, was one of the first iPhones. Within a year, it was too slow to keep up with the operating system. That's how they make you upgrade your phone. You upgrade the operating system requires more processing power. The more processing power on an older phone basically kills your battery, consumes more electricity. So you have to upgrade your phone. And we're living in a world where we're going to very shortly have a real problem fabricating more computer chips. There's already a kind of a CPU shortage in the world. So it's crazy to me. Less smart devices, more dumb devices. You know, I don't mind my phone. Connecting to the internet, connecting to services where it connects to people. Because that's what it's for. That's what it's for. You know, a toaster does not need to do those things. Anyway. So yeah, the 67% of you agreed. And, you know, I'm with you, man. Let's get let's make life a little simpler, make our products a little simpler. I wonder if I would have agreed to this 20 years ago. That's my question, Natch. When 24-year-old Rob is out in the market to buy a coffee machine or a toaster, does he want the latest internet-connected toaster that can actually, or coffee machine that will actually go out and buy coffee for me and things? Would I have wanted that? Is this the opinion of an old man? I don't know, but I often ask myself that. Am I just getting too old to appreciate modern technology? I don't know. I just feel like we've stepped out of our lane a little bit. I don't think just because it's possible to connect everything, to have everything connected and talking to each other, doesn't mean that we need it. You know? Do you need a smart house that will automatically open the curtains, close the curtains, open your windows, turn the heating on? Do you need that? Is that something you need? I don't think so. I'm already being spied on by God knows how many corporations. I don't need my curtains to be spying on me too. Let's see what Min is saying. How did you like the song I posted yesterday, Rob? Went with something different. Yesterday, so I can't even remember what it was. I'll get back to you, though. In the coffee machine's defense, I don't need a horoscope to tell me my star signs either. True story. Remember when the phone was just for making and receiving phone calls? Yeah, I do. But I guess that's the difference between what we consider a smartphone and not. What I don't do anymore, I never used to wear a watch. Okay? And that is why this cheap wristwatch that I have now exists. Because I would pick up my phone to tell the time. And I took that power away from my mobile phone. So I don't have to stare at it so much. You know what I mean? Little things like that. Little ways to hack your life to kind of make you less dependent on things. You know? But great point, Ravdos. You know what we're going to do, guys? Now we've put this topic to bed. We're going to go to 100 humans. Oh my God, friends, it was a long walk to work today across snow-capped mountains and through river valleys. And on that walk, I encountered 100 humans. Weird, Natch. Exactly 100 of them. It's weird, every day. We're living in a simulation. I encountered 100 humans, and I asked them all a question. Today's question was, name something that many parents want children to learn at a young age. So name something that many or most parents want their children to learn at a young age. I know what you're asking, what do you mean by young age? I didn't let the 100 humans, I didn't specify to them. So you're going to have to guess yourself. But we're talking around, well, we're talking young, like a toddler. All right, name something that parents want children to learn at a young age. I asked them that question. They gave me their answers. I have the 7 most popular answers right here. Your job in the chat is to identify those top 7 answers. Wow, Ravdos is already got 4 answers down, Natch. What do you think?
Well, at a very young age, how to speak.
How to speak. How to speak. All right. How to speak. We don't have... You're alone in that answer, Natch. How to speak. Is it there? Yes, it is. Well done, Natch. That's why he's the Oracle. It is the 3rd most popular answer, with 10 of the 100 humans saying how to speak, how to talk. And then immediately regret that decision, I bet. Oh, gee, will you stop asking questions? All right, let's see. Ravdos has said bathing. To bathe themselves. Is it there? Bathing. No, it's not. It's not there. It's not there. I don't know the practicalities or impracticalities of a young baby bathing itself, but I would be I'd be a little nervous about that if I was a parent. You know what I mean? I mean, they're not exactly known for their agility, are they? Little babies. And their swimming prowess. You don't see many in the Olympics. Anyway, let's continue. Brushing their teeth. We have brushing their teeth, tying their shoes. Brushing their teeth, tying their shoes. Are either of those 2 there? No, they're not. No, they're not. They're not there. We also have feeding themselves. Feeding themselves. Feeding themselves. Is feeding themselves there? No, it's not. Sorry, guys. Ravdos, out of nowhere, says going to the bathroom. Or as we would call it, toilet training or potty training. Do you have a way to say that in Spanish? No.
No.
So potty training or toilet training. Is it there? Yes, it is! It is the 7th most popular answer, with 3 of the 100 humans today saying parents want children to learn toilet training at a young age. Makes a lot of sense to me. Okay, so let's continue. Guys in the chat, we're looking for answers to the question, what do many parents want children to learn at a young age? All right. Walking. It's a good one. Walking. Another one from Ravdos. Ravdos is round today. Walking. Parents want children to learn how to walk at a young age. Is it there? Yes, it is. Well done. It's there with 9 of 100 humans saying walking. It is in 4th place. Thank God. The rest of them are a little bit more difficult, I think. Do you have any ideas, Natch? Having heard the correct answers?
Maybe to be, I don't know, to play an instrument. How to play an instrument? I don't know.
or compose a symphony.
For example.
You're 2 now. Stop being so lazy.
Claro.
I like the way you think, Natch. It's not there. Sorry. Okay. Okay, I'm going to give you some clues, friends. I'm going to give you some clues, some pistas. All right. You'd want them to know, Natch, how to refer to themselves. Okay? How to refer to themselves. So what is it you'd want them to learn at a very early age? Yeah.
To say their name?
To say their name! Ravdos got there as well. Well done, sirs. It's there. 6th most popular answer with 3 of 100 humans. All right. Okay, next. Ooh, making friends. This is from Pedro. You'd want them to... this is kind of, for me, parallel. Pedro says, making friends. Making friends. It's not there. It's not there, I'm sorry. Pedro also got saying their name. So you three, you're geniuses right now. But yeah, making friends isn't there, but something kind of parallel to making friends is. Okay, I'm going to give you another clue. Okay. One of the first songs I remember learning was A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R. Yeah, I forget the words. What is it that parents want children to learn at a young age, Natch?
The alphabet?
The alphabet, well done! People say, Rob, do you really have that much energy? And I'm like, no, I just get really excited about the alphabet. It's there, Natch! It's in 5th place, 4 of 100 humans said the alphabet. We have learned the alphabet. Well done, Ravdos. So we have socializing, playing with others. Not exactly. Okay, I want you to think about interactions with adults. Interactions with the world in general, you know? Please, thank you, sorry. What do we want kids to learn, Natch? Oof, difficult.
Good manners.
Wow, Nacho, yes, good manners. Ravdos says politeness. I will accept that as well. You say modales in Spanish, right? Buenas modales. Thanks, Nach.
Nivelazo.
Buenas modales. Manners, good manners. All right, that's there. 2nd place with 22 of 100 humans saying manners. There is one that no one's got, and it's 1st place, and I think it's the most obvious. Politeness, greetings, exactly, good manners. You know, it's a social thing. So Pedro said socializing, but it's not exactly socializing, is it? Good manners. So there's one thing that all parents want kids to do at an early age. I think for me, for young children, this is how we mostly measure intelligence, right? Oh, well, he's doing this at such an early age. He's a genius. Really? Really easy now? Can you guess where it is, Natch?
Walk?
No. Okay.
Right?
Ooh, close. Not writing, but...
Drawing?
Oh my God, no! Okay, here we go. So, you know...
Yeah, I know.
You know? Ravdos knows as well. Ravdos has just gotten it.
To read.
To read, well done! Woo! 45 of 100 humans said to read, making it the number 1 answer. Well done, Ravdos. Well done, Natch. Yeah, I mean, a parent will say, he's reading and he's only 2 years old. I'm like, he's not reading War and Peace. You know what I mean? He's reading a book about a teddy bear going to the circus. You know what I mean? Let's chill out with the genius talk. You know? Well, he's reading a book about a dog making friends. You know what I mean? He's not reading Dostoevsky. Why do you calm down? Maybe he's not a genius. We also had interacting, playing. Thank you, Pedro. Those are great answers. All right, guys, those are the top 7 answers. Let's go through the list. I asked 100 humans to name something parents want their children to learn at a young age. In position number 7, we had toilet training, potty training, to go to the bathroom on their own. You know, something that parents want kids to learn at a young age. Toilet training. In position number 6, we had their name. We want them to be able to refer to themselves in conversation. They need to know their name. In position number 5, we had the alphabet. The alphabet. With 4 of 100 humans saying that. In position number 4, we had to walk. To walk. You know, walking around, it's important. 9 of 100 humans said that. In position number 3 was talking. Talking. Probably the decision you regret the most as a parent. Jeez. Should have taught him how to write first. Okay, in position number 2, we had good manners. Buenas modales. Manners. With 22 of 100 humans saying that. And finally, in position number 1, congratulations to Ravdos and to Natch. Reading. With 45 of 100 humans saying that. Oh my God! Oh, yeah, I'm sure I'm going to get messages about the reading thing. I'm sure people, you don't understand, Rob. Don't understand. I'm just... Like, you wouldn't be impressed if I was reading that book. So, chill out. It's 90% pictures. He's not reading. Anyway. You know, what do I know? I'm not a parent, Natch. I'm not a parent. I don't know. All right. You know what we're going to do, guys? We're going to go to Complete the News.
Complete the news!
Oh my God, it's Complete the News time. We're in Complete the News world. And I've spoken for so long, Natch, I think I only have time for one again. Damn. But anyway, it doesn't matter. We've still got this one, and it is a good one. The subject of this piece of news speaks directly to my soul, friends. So here we go. How does this work? If you're one of the many people who are watching the show, but you're nervous about interacting, this is your moment, because all you have to write, friends, is A, B, or C. So I'm going to give you a headline from a news article, un titular. I'm going to leave out some important information and give you 3 options, A, B, or C. And using those 3 options, you will complete the news. So here we go. A driver tries to use, intenta usar, he tries to use blank during a traffic stop in Chisago County in the States. Okay. So a driver tries to use blank during a traffic stop in Chisago County. So this driver, he gets pulled over by the police. Difficult phrasal verb. So the police, the lights, pulls him to the side of the road. And a driver tries to use blank during that traffic stop. But what is it? Is it A, Jedi powers? Is it B, a get out of jail free card from Monopoly? Or is it C, his butt cleavage? You know what cleavage, okay, we usually refers to, oh God, how do I explain this without being kicked off the radio? Cleavage is, the la raya está entre el pecho, in a woman usually. But butt cleavage, when you have a plumber or something going to your house? So butt cleavage. It's cleavage, but on your butt. Okay. So, a driver tries to use blank during a traffic stop in Chisago County. Is it A, Jedi powers? Is it B, a get out of jail free card from the game Monopoly? Or is it C, butt cleavage? If it helps you at all, guys, this is from Fox 9 News. It's a good one. I see you a little on the fence, Natch. What are you thinking?
They're all great. I don't know. I'm going to say A.
You're going to say A,
Yeah.
Jedi powers. Great answer. The bridge says, butt cleavage can be used to park bicycles. I approve. Let's get the first ProBoh approved of the day.
ProBoh approved.
Jeez Louise, I've been slow. I haven't been very generous with the ProBoh approved today. I haven't. Okay, so driver tries to use blank during a traffic stop in Chisago County. Is it A, Jedi powers, B, a get out of jail free card, or C, butt cleavage? The chat thinks B. B is the most popular answer in the chat. I will salute Ravdos for being the only person in the chat to agree with Natch and say Jedi powers. Everybody else says a get out of jail free card. Let's get that drum roll. Driver tries to use a get out of jail free card during a traffic stop in Chisago County, according to Fox9.com. So according to the article from Fox 9, a driver in Chisago County presented an get out of jail free card from the board game Monopoly during a traffic stop. The state of Minnesota does not recognize this as a valid document. There you go. It's official. We can't use them in real life. We don't know if the driver received a ticket or not. The sheriff did not say. But he did apparently get points for the effort and the humor. This guy deserves some kind of prize for creativity. I love it. Get out of jail free card from the game Monopoly. How you doing, Connie? Welcome. Oh my God, this is the end of the show. Oh, I was having so much fun, guys. Dude, we've gone through so much, from what kids should learn at an early age to drivers using board game cards to try and get out of a traffic ticket, to dumber appliances, to Republican representatives freaking out, getting out of military service. God, so much, friends. I have had such a blast today. I hope you have too. We'll be back tomorrow, same time, same place, guys. So many things you could have been doing today. So many. But instead of doing those things, you took the time to spend some time with myself and the Natch, and it means the world. See you tomorrow.